And there's our nice quiet intro there. Welcome everybody. This is Thorn with the Game Design Lexicon. Today, we're playing some more Phantasie II. With any luck, we're hopefully finishing up Phantasie II. We'll see how well that goes. See if we can actually make it through the final dungeon. I'm not sure how well that's going to work, but we will see. Give me a sec. Let me get some music going here, because it's a little quiet right now, and all I hear is the air conditioner and my voice, which is a bad thing. Okay, so let me pull up my list of playlists and find my royalty-free music one. And then, ooh, this one. He says questioningly. Pull out the playlist portion of the URL and bonk. Jazz July. How about that? Oh, wait a second. Not getting anything yet because maybe. Hey. A little bit of fantasy and jazz. Does that sound appropriate? Okay, flip list. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. And then let us load our snapshot, which we are up to. So the reason why the game takes forever to start up, or why it did that time, is I forgot to... I have a hard drive that I need to kick every so often. It's my storage drive, which is where I store all of my emulation stuff. So if it doesn't get accessed for a while, it goes into sleep mode, which annoys the shit out of me. And anytime I start something off first, it has to kick it and get it running. And so anyway, here we are. Here we are. Looks like I left myself in the nether realm. So let's figure out where we're going next. Okay, we are... I'm pretty sure we're going to the final castle, which is Pluto's Menagerie. I don't know where that is. I think it's in the second level, but I could be wrong. Let's see, there's this first one. Final dungeon with Pluto's last two monsters is here. You'll need to visit it twice. What? Okay, so I am looking at my map. Okay. Entering and leaving Demoniac, the town, is not recommended unless you wish to be transported back to the first level of the underworld. You can, however, cast transport to town number 10, Dark Abyss. You're returning from the dungeon you want to play. Let's see. The instructions for the walk to the final dungeon also begin at Demoniac. So I guess I need to go to Demoniac. So let's, first off, let's finish swimming. You know, it's kind of weird that they went ahead and decided that they were going to make the Netherworld, and then these little vortex portals just kind of like normal land and water, which is kind of annoying. But, you know, it is what it is. So, let's see. Yeah, I think the final dungeon, so... It said we need to go to... Pluto's smallest castle is the dungeon southeast of town. You need to watch a bit of the lava, largely invisible, until you start walking around. Town, the Dark Abyss, a good place to rest, since you'll have to return to a town after the final dungeon. You'll end up visiting it. Best way to enter the dungeon. Pluto's smallest castles from the center west. Yeah, I know that. I know that. Give me a second. Let me pull up the final dungeon in this list too. Boy. Dungeon 8, Pluto's Menagerie. What a tough place. You have 2 side caverns to visit and a bunch of tough fights to go through to get there. Then you have to get back to town after that. This is probably the best dungeon to save if you can't conquer it the first time. There are 11 forced combats in the stone passage through the volcanic rock before you get to the transporter. Great. Okay, so the big thing I need to figure out is how I actually get to this place to begin with. So I'm guessing that it's in the second level of the underworld, right? So let's start off by getting back to... Why is everything so slow? Did I turn my... Oh, my emulation speed's down back to 100%. I must have changed it when I was playing another game or something. It? Okay. Odd that it had... Oh, I hadn't inserted a disc yet, so... Oh, no, I had. That's weird that it was bitching at me that the wrong disc was in. Interesting. Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, let's take everybody up to Slash. Doesn't matter. Okay, got the coffee going. Got the cool jazz going. Got the game going. I just got to get this guy going. So, wait a second. I found something out at that last temple, didn't I? 83 inscribed on one of the walls. I wonder if that's for the teleporter. I bet you it is. That's the only place that I've found that you enter in digits, right? Boy, it's been a week and I've already forgotten where this damn thing is. I didn't insert the wrong disc, dude. You're the one that told me to put in another disc. Yeah, it does that when I first start out, so I don't know why. Gets all pissy with me. Maybe it starts off with the wrong disc. Maybe that could be it. Okay, so now we need to get back to the town, enter and exit the town. How's everybody's health? Oh shit, I just had an encounter. Yeah, looks like I can go over 2 spaces of lava. Safely. Ooh, come on, bring it on. Starting to finally, get down there and hit points, but I should be fine. Son of a bitch. So yeah, one of the things that I definitely did wrong in this game, that if I had to do it again, I would do it differently, is when I was leveling up my new guys that I got, I wouldn't do it outside. I didn't really realize that at the time. It was just stupid to do it outside. Because I was literally aging my entire party while I was sitting there trying to train up another character to recover from aging. So, yeah. But I'm pretty sure on 3 I'm going to create an entirely new party. Just from scratch. Yes. And everyone's gonna get an even share. Which is shit. Just walking back and forth to that one place. So let's, first off, what does it say our crystal ball score is? 20. I think that thing's just broken in this game. I mean, I don't really see that it does anything. Okay, well, I guess let's see... Do we want to bother to see if anyone leveled? Before I whip money out of the bank, I don't think anyone is anywhere close to leveling. 400 grand, jeez. Yeah, I think, 48 grand, that's not bad. I think the bulk of my leveling is behind me. Oh, shit. What did I do? $413. 198. 322,000. Ouch. So, let's just go ahead and rest. Not going to bother distributing. Let's get out of this town. It should pop us back over to Saxlingham area. To which we're just going to go straight to the teleporter in this dungeon. Get down this coffee, because, man, this is going to be a tranquil day. Oh, happy 4th of July to anyone who's feeling that this 4th of July is a happy one. I tend to have a general aversion to nationalism, though I mean, I do celebrate the country I live in. I love my country. I just don't like a lot of the people who are in it and what they do to it, you know? But that's just one man's opinion, one addle-minded person's opinion, so... Okay, so let's see if this number gives me a different location to teleport to. Oh, goddammit, that's not what I wanted to do. Threaten them? No, no. Yeah, guys, no offense, but I know it's a matter of pride to some of you guys, but you're not going to live. I forgot to have Wizzy attack. Oh well, no biggie. Done and done. I wonder how it calculates whether or not a person will run. Like, what's their morale rating, I guess you could call it. Maybe I should have divvied up before I started this. It's weird that I never used the Screaming Halfling's Orb secret door password, or at least I don't remember using it, and I know I have the orb, so... Okay, keep going. Yeah, you think you're tough, but you ain't. Oh, holy hell, dude. Like, the entrance alone into this castle is a pain in the butt. Like, yeah, I'm definitely not going to enjoy this last castle. I'm going to enjoy it probably about as much as I enjoyed the last castle and the last one. Probably less. We'll see, though. We'll see. We'll see. Excuse me. Greetings? Don't respond. Dude, none of them respond. What the hell is the point of those things? You know, I haven't used them throughout the entire game, and now I'm just like, well, you know, let's skip an encounter. Let's be cordial. Let's be cordial. And we'll either greet them or threaten them. And maybe we'll avoid a few encounters. But guess what? Guess what? Guess what? It doesn't work. It rarely works. If ever. Okay, threatening them after like a round or two of whooping their ass. Well, sometimes that works. Okay, it said 83, so let's do 8 and a 3. Party is instantly teleported. Oh, and another different little room. So let's take that exit. Don't need to save the dungeon. So where does that take me? Oh. Huh. Well, I guess it's, well, shit, I wonder what the hell that 83 means then. Shit, I should have saved the dungeon. Greetings? No, of course not. Yeah, I wonder if I'm going to be able to finish this session. I'm, like, close enough to where I think I might, but still have enough of a, like, a questionable path ahead of me to where I don't know. I mean, I only have one dungeon left. It's just such a whiz-banger of a dungeon that, you never know. You never know. Could take me another 2 sessions to get through it, but one way or the other, it's either going to be this week or next week, or I'm just going to get frustrated enough with it and just, you know, say screw it and move on. I'm way too anxious to play Phantasy III, which I'm probably building it up more than I should be, and I'm probably going to be disappointed, but I can't say that some of the fault isn't on how much Phantasy II was a letdown compared to Phantasy I, right? I mean, they're still great games, and if you like this kind of game, I'm not going to fault you for wanting to play it, but having played Phantasy I and II back-to-back like I did, yeah, it's kind of making me think that, or, well, let me put it this way. Phantasy II was never ported from 8-bit machines, right? So it only exists on the, Commodore 64, the Atari 8-bits, the Apple 8-bits. It doesn't actually exist in the DOS universe or the Amiga universe, right? And I can kind of see why. I can see why. It was just more of the same game, not enough real innovation to it, and, yeah, frankly, a slog. But, you know, I learned a lot of things that had I actually started off with the knowledge, it probably would have made the game a little less tedious, you know? Okay, let's do this again. This time we're going to do 66. And that should take us over here. Oh, shit. There we go. So now we should be in the second layer of the underworld. So I'm pretty sure we want to go north from here. I could be wrong. I don't remember. But we'll see if his thing is up here. Which, of course, we haven't been. We haven't been up here, so let's, ooh. We're going to need to do some mapping then. Maybe I should have used the little town teleporter. But maybe maybe not. Maybe if I haven't actually mapped this. Let's map it first. Okay, wow, that mapped out everything but just that little sliver of coastline over there. So obviously I haven't been in this area before. Which, good that I'm mapping it out. Boink. Hey. That is a town. Which I'm pretty sure I've been to that town before. Oddly enough. I think it's the town that if you exit it, it kicks you out in layer 1 of the underworld. And the creatures, of course, around here are just all easy. And then after I'm done with the fantasy games, I think I pretty much cinched it. I'm going to take a break from fantasy games. Huh. That sounded weirder than I thought. I'm going to take a break from high fantasy style themed games, and I'm going to do a short stint with the Road War series, starting off with the Road War 2000 and then moving up to Road War Europa. The goal of those, since they're not strictly role-playing games, they're more of like tactical combat games. The goal will be to resolve them both. They both, I'm pretty sure, have definable endings. And I'm going to need to do some reading before I start, because those games are complicated and hard. It was either a choice between that or Wizard's Crown, which, you know, Wizard's Crown's just a more fantasy, fantasy-based crawl. And it's very similar to Road War in the sense that... What the hell? Very similar to Road War in the sense that the combat is exceedingly detailed and difficult, all right? So I figured rather than try and slog through the Wizard's Crown series, which there are 2 games in it too, I'll take a break and do some vehicular dystopian combat, a la Road Warrior. I'm pretty sure the game was directly inspired by the Road Warrior. Okay. I'm going to need to go up here and divvy up some treasure soon. Ambrose. Some more 53. Let's go on to the other side of this town. Cast it again. What? No. It's a vampire. It's Dracula. It's Gary Oldman. I wonder what the game's inspiration for making a vampire look like I don't know, like a cross between a wasp and a bat. Like, what was the inspiration for that? A wasp, bat, skull thing. Or maybe it's more like a wyvern. It kind of reminds me of like a wyvern. You know, stinger tail, wings. I don't know. I'm reaching. Okay, another 53 here. And what do we got? What do we got left? Ew. So I'm guessing the dungeon is to the west? Let's go explore over there then, I guess. Oh, excuse me? No, that's not good. Well, since I'm just exploring, let's have Wizzy unleash a 7, which is a Fire Flash 3. Almost most powerful Fire Flash I have. If it rolls a decent amount of damage, it should basically just take out that demon. There we go. Voila. Yeet. Oh god, dude. Well, let's just stare the course there. No, don't let him cast spells. Ghosts? Like Patrick Swayze? Where's Whoopi Goldberg when you need her? Ouch. Well, these guys kind of hurt. What really sucks is these monsters are like just powerful enough to be a little annoying, but not powerful enough to give me like appreciable XP. 5 grand is, I guess that's okay. Nope. Lava, which means we are going to cast another 53. See what's going on here. Bonk. Oh my god. That was a lot of lava. Okay. I don't know if I shouldn't look up something here. Okay. Fight some ghouls. Okay. What the hell? Didn't kill that last one? Come on. Huh. This says that everybody in my party needs to have all 8 beast runes, which I'm wondering if they do. Potion, armor, no, goddammit, wrong guy. And that is a break. This is Thorn with the Game Design Lexicon. We are playing Phantasie II for the Commodore 64. Wonderful 8-bit CRPG from the mid-80s. Yeah, sure. I do have one guy that has all of the ruins, but I don't know how I got them. Anyway, if you like our content, make sure you give us a follow down below here on Twitch, where we do stream currently Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, noon p.m. till 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's GMT -6. If you can't catch us live, catch us over on YouTube, where we air the content after the fact, usually about a week or so. Just hit the subscribe button and the alert button to know we're coming out with new videos, which is pretty much every day. Otherwise, you can catch all my other social media platforms that I occupy down below in the comment or in my abouts on both YouTube and here on Twitch. I'm going to take a short musical break, and then I will be back with some more fantasy for the Commodore 64.